Think about a planet that does not experience sunrise and sunset like the Earth. Instead, one day on that planet can actually last for over 40 years. Sounds impossible, right? That planet actually exists and it is called Uranus. In today's lesson, we are going to explore one of the strangest and fascinating planets in our solar system. By the end of this video, you will understand Uranus in ways that will help you answer questions in WAEC, NECO, GCSE, IGCSE, and JAMB with confidence. Let's talk about the location and basic facts of Uranus. Uranus is the 7th planet in our solar system after Saturn. It lies between Saturn and Neptune. Its distance from the Sun is about 2.9 billion kilometers. Because of this distance, it takes the Sun about 2 hours to reach Uranus. The diameter of Uranus is 51,000 kilometers, and that's about 4 times the size of the Earth. Unlike Earth, Uranus is not made up of any solid substance. It is mostly made up of ices and gases. Composition and structure of Uranus. Uranus is mostly made up of hydrogen, helium, and methane. The methane is important for Uranus because it helps Uranus to absorb red light and reflect blue-green light. And that is why the real color of Uranus is blue-green. Inside Uranus, there is no solid structure. Instead, it is made up of thick atmosphere like water, ammonia, and methane. And this is the reason Uranus is called icy giant and not gaseous giant like Jupiter. For the purpose of exam, remember that Uranus is mostly made up of ices, gases, and no rock. Let's talk about the rotation and revolution of Uranus. The Earth itself rotates at an angle of 23.5 degrees, slightly bent, right? But in the case of Uranus, it lies at an angle of 98 degrees. So what it means is that Uranus is almost lying flat while spinning. It is not like most planets that stand upright while spinning. Because of this extreme tilt, Uranus experiences unusual seasons. One part of Uranus faces the Sun continuously for about 42 years. So what it means is that Uranus experiences 40 years of daylight and 40 years of darkness, not like the Earth where we experience mostly 12 hours of daylight and 12 hours of darkness. I said mostly because there are times that we experience longer day or shorter night on the Earth. In terms of revolution, it takes Saturn 84 years to go around the Sun at an angle of 0.77 degrees. In the exam, you might be asked to explain the axial tilt of Uranus and how it affects its season. All you need to say is that extreme tilt of Uranus causes extreme seasons of daylight and darkness. Temperature and weather of Uranus. Uranus is the coldest planet in our solar system, and its temperature drops to about minus 224 degrees Celsius. Even though Neptune is the farthest planet in our solar system, it does not make Neptune the coldest. The coldest planet in our own solar system is Uranus. Scientists believe this because Uranus does not have any internal heat. The planet also experiences strong storm and winds, but it is not as visible as that of Jupiter. Time for rings and moons of Uranus. Unlike Saturn, Uranus has 13 rings, and these rings, they are harder and darker to see. In addition to its rings, it has 27 moons. The largest of this moon is Titania, followed by Oberon, and the smallest is Miranda. Surprisingly, these moons are named after characters in literature, especially the works of William Shakespeare. Discovery and exploration of Uranus. Uranus was discovered in the year 1781 by William Herschel. He was an astronomer and a music composer. He was the first to use a microscope to discover a planet. His discoveries gave us a broader understanding of the solar system. Later, Uranus was visited by another spacecraft called Voyager 2. Voyager 2 provided scientists with useful data and images of Uranus. Importance of Uranus. Studying Uranus has helped scientists to know how planets are formed and how they behave in extreme conditions. It has also helped us to study atmosphere and climates that are outside the Earth. In addition, studying Uranus has helped scientists to know about other planets that are not in our own solar system. So what this means is that it is not only our own solar system that we have planets, there are also other planets that are not in our own solar system, and these planets are called exoplanets. In conclusion, we have learned today that Uranus has 13 rings, 27 moons, and that Uranus is tilted at an angle of 98 degrees while spinning. It takes Uranus about 42 years to complete its rotation while lying almost flat on its side. We have also learned that Uranus is the coldest planet, even though it is not the farthest planet from the sun, and that Uranus faces the sun for about 42 years continuously. Now, do you think humans will survive in a planet that experiences 40 years of daylight and 40 years of darkness? Put your answer in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe for more geography mastery lessons. See you in my next video for more exciting lessons.